Hey everybody, I just watched Baseball Cards 6251 Rob's video on his flea market pickups and some of his COMC purchases, and a lot of them are old postcards and vintage trading cards from the early 1900s, 1920s, that sort of thing. And I might have shown these before, but I'll show these again. A lot of these came from a website called the Movie Card website. Troy Kirk is a baseball card book author, and he also has an extensive website that sells lots and lots of cards between 50 cents and a couple of dollars, and then some more, $5, $6, $7, $10 maybe. And there's tons and tons of movie cards, and I've dealt with them for a long time, and that's where many of these came. These are Who's That Star or Who's That Star kind of set. It's not really interesting to me. Here's a lot of Will's Cigarettes cards. I'll go through these really quickly because there's so many. This is a binder I've collected for years, and I'll show you some of the cool ones. Let's see. Here's some really old 1926 sports cards. Some of them have holes punched in them. I think that was like a coupon or something that they did. There's a Bing Crosby card. That's kind of neat. We'll go through these really quickly here. These are USA cards that were cut off of the tobacco boxes, so some of them are really, really in bad shape. Some of them are famous people. There's some flowers from the 60s, I think. Let's see what else do we have. There's another Bing Crosby as a sailor. Here's a really awesome Jackie Coogan in really awesome condition. He was in a Charlie Chaplin movie, and he was also Uncle Fester in the Addams Family. Here's a Charles Dickens card here. Here's some swimsuit type of cards or whatever from the 1930s, I believe. Those were not very expensive because they had some damage, and some of them were practically mint for $1 a piece. And here's some more movie star cards. I'll try to go through these a little faster. There's some really old stage celebrities cards from like the 19-teens or 09s. Those are pretty old. There's an Indian card there. I don't think it's super old. Some of these I found at Goodwill. And there's some more. I bought these pages at a shop that no longer sells pages, but you can get these online. There's some George Burns and Gracie Allen, 1935. I believe that's who those are. There's another Jackie Coogan, but it had a corner ripped, but it's kind of an awesome photo card. Some of these are from Germany. A lot of them are for England. England made lots of these. Here's some old time U.S. caramel baseball cards and celebrities. Dustin Farnham. There's a William Farnham. Here's a Pete Donahue baseball card. I think I got that from Mike Wheat Cards millions of years ago. They're still in business, but that card is not $2 or $3 like that was. Probably like 20 or 30. There's some more. There's a Ken Maynard with a huge rip on it. A lot of these are famous cowboys that there's a Jane Mansfield card. I think I must have paid like $5 for that. That was a really awesome condition. I can get through these pretty quickly here. Margaret O'Brien, I think, recently died within the last couple of years. Here's some tobacco silk cards. I think I found those at an antique show for like $1 a piece. Some of these you can buy in lots from Canada or the UK for fairly cheap on eBay, and there's some really bizarro cards that come in there. There's a Betty Grable trading card. That was in really awesome condition. Let's see, what else do we have here? Frances Farmer. I believe she was the subject of a Nirvana song, if I'm not mistaken. I think she committed suicide. Here's what is her name? She was in a lot of Shirley Temple movies, and I think she either just died. Jane Withers was not able to get her TTM for some reason. Here's a Doris Day trading card. I got her TTM. Let's see, here's a Billy the Kid Topps card that I found at Goodwill in a wallet. I'm almost at 5 minutes already. Ava Gardner, a couple Ava Gardner photographs. Joan Crawford. Pretty awesome. There's some stickers, and there's some Bowman cards, a Three Stooges card where they're getting squished by the bats. A Doctor Who trading card. I don't know if that came from a set. That's the only one I could find. Here's some from Val Bubblegum from the Dutch country. Shelley Winters trading card. That's kind of cool over there. I might have to do this in 2 parts. Here's some old sports cards old tobacco cards that I got over the years. There's even one of a coin, a Sweet Caporal coin. And then these are modern tiny little year 2000 Pacific cards. Those are miniature cards. Those are really awesome. I have a bunch of those. There's a Sophia Loren card. I mean, it just goes on and on. I'm only halfway through the binder. You know, some old playing cards. Some of these are reprint sets, but they cost like $3 or $4. Here's another reprint set that was really inexpensive. Those are composers. That's one of my favorite sets. Really awesome. And there's some old antique photographs of a woman wielding a knife from a movie, or an ice pick. And there's some more from that same movie. And there's one of a man with a gun on the table in some Spanish movie. Some creepy dude right there. And then these came in lots of things. There's one there. This came from an antique store, 8x10 of, I can't remember who it is. There's Brenda Joyce, and I cannot remember who they're. And there's some old flag cards. And here's an old 1950s a zoo set that came from Marchant Cards. They had been in business for eons, and they finally closed a couple years ago. I'm really disappointed because I miss those. That's where I got all my really ridiculous non-sport stuff. And then there's some French or Italian stickers. I'm not sure where they came from. There's a Jean-Marie, I think his name is. He's a famous actor. Let's see if I can find anything else here. There's several eBay sites where I get these. This was like $2 or $1 for this old movie star postcard of Matt Moore. I mean, these guys have more of them. I forget, I think it's called Heller Brothers Toys or something like that. And they have like vintage postcards and old movie star pictures really cheap. This is like a Butterfinger poster, 8x10 or 7x9 or something that came out of probably Butterfinger or something. There's Oscar Molillo. This is really old, and I had it in a binder and it ripped on the back kind of, but it's still in really awesome condition for that age. I'm at 7 minutes. Here's some stamps, and I'm hoping this will load. These are Bravo stamps or whatever from Germany. There's Snow, John Cicada, Beverly Hills 90210, Luke Perry. I mean, those came in a lot of something. Here's some Tolstoy cigarettes. This is a COMC purchase here. This really awesome gold card. And then there's another one that I got off of eBay for $1, Edith Dwight. But there was this huge rip in the corner. And it's one of my favorite cards because I have an old 1920s hat like this. And I found at Goodwill for years and years ago. And I wear it all the time. And this is Malin Hamilton. Or Malin Hamilton. I just think that's an awesome card. So I'm going to end on Henry Stewart and Malin Hamilton. Thank you for watching, and maybe I will do a spotlight on some more other cards from this binder. Thank you.